Hey, what's up, and welcome back to Beer Geek Beer Reviews. This evening, I have another beer for you that came directly out of my Ale in the Mail pack from a dear friend, Mike, out of PA. And he sent me this one. I do not know how to pronounce this correctly, but I will show you anyway. It's Leon Russian Imperial Stout from, I'm guessing, Neshaminy Creek out of Crichton, PA, or Crichton. Anyway, this is their Imperial Stout. I do not know much about this. I've never had anything from this brewery, but I'm expecting wonderful things here, my friends. Let me pop this open and I will get directly into said beer. Nice. Loads of smoke. Now, with it snowing and blowing outside, I thought, what better than this stout? Ooh, very rich, very creamy looking. Ah, very lovely. Look at that head on there. That poured out beautifully. Now, this comes in at an 11.6% alcohol by volume. They actually do have a website on here. I don't think the camera is going to play very nice with me this evening. It's not. Um, NeshamiCreekBrewing.com. Like I said, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Excuse me if I'm not. This is a bomber. Um, Naturally, anything that I've ever seen from any of the bottles that I've gotten from PA, they normally have like their production code or at least a bottled on date or a Best By date, usually down here, but this one does not. So I don't know when this was brewed or bottled. But what is nice about this is it says it's a malt beverage brewed with marshmallow fluff, bittersweet baker's chocolate, and graham crackers. So I'm kind of hoping for like a s'more kind of thing going on here. But without further ado, let's get into this beer, man. As always, man, Russian Imperial Stouts should be like black as night, man. You should be able to look right there, doing like a in-depth view of the review right here in the glass, man. I like the way that it has that black hole kind of look going on there. The head of it is very rich, very creamy looking. Nice dark roasted color, just the way Russian Imperial Stout should be, in my opinion. So let's get a nose on this. It's very, very malty. You can definitely pick out those roasted chocolatey malts, maybe even the baker's chocolate that they talk about. Kind of sweet smelling as well. It's got that sugary kind of aroma to it, like a cookie. Maybe a little bit of alcohol aroma on this one as well. Let's go ahead and dip into this and find out how much alcohol. Gross. Alcohol present. It's like it's there, but it's not like big in the flavor. It's there kind of like as a palate cleanser. But I'm definitely getting the chocolate. I'm definitely getting the roasted malts. I'm getting very, very little at all with the graham crackers. I mean, it's more of a if you eat a graham cracker and you got that little bit left over still in your mouth after the initial swallow, that's what it kind of reminds me of. Other than that, I mean, it's very subtle at all. As for marshmallow, I'm not really getting it. Um, Maybe it's there to help give the beer more sugars, to raise the alcohol a little bit. It seems a little bit gimmicky, but at the same time, I mean, it doesn't seem to uh, lend its lend itself big as in flavor. It seems to be there more as a sweetener, to make this beer a little bit more sweeter instead of just a big malt bomb. Other than that, yeah, for a cold winter's evening or even an evening like this where it's snowing, but other than that, I find it to be okay. It's not a bad beer. If anybody hasn't had it, man, I would actually give it a try. It kind of reminds me of a along the lines of a Sierra Nevada's Narwhal, but only sweeter. It's got more of that milk stout kind of sweetness to it. Other than that, yeah, it's pretty good. I If I could find this in a store, I'd probably buy it again. Not bad. Hmm. Very rich, very creamy, nice and smooth. It's an enjoyable beer, so therefore, yeah, I'd buy it again. With that said, man, peace, pros, deuce, and as always, remember, do not drink and drive, don't text and drive, and stay safe throughout these holidays. And if you're in one of the states that have very icy roads, man, take it very careful. Peace.
How many more times could you have said it's rich and creamy?